By far, the biggest hack, the biggest way to really get through to yourself and to the world and to the universe as to your ability to manifest anything that you want. The biggest hack to do this is to simply be okay with yourself. Now, when we think about manifestation, we're really thinking about often and too often, we're thinking about change. When we think about spirituality, we're thinking about change. We're thinking about changing ourselves into being this idea, being this image, this avatar that we have placed on this pedestal, this idea of perfection, this image that nothing can faze you, nothing can bother you, that you are at 100% peace all the time and always happy and always in this state of bliss and enlightenment. But in fact, the way you reach this level of spiritual achievement isn't by changing yourself. The way you materialize and manifest the things that you want in life, right? To manifest your happiness, to manifest a way of being that you are happy to wake up to every day, a way of being that you are proud to talk about and share with other people. It isn't by changing yourself. And I know that, we read all the books and we look at all the videos and absorb all the content that has this underlining belief that if I do this, if I change who I am, then I can achieve this. And it's not about changing who you are. It is about changing habits. It is about changing your mindset. It is about changing your actions, but it isn't about changing you. You see, one of the most profound things that I've understood and realized when it comes to manifestation of whether it be money, whether it be a career, whether it be a lifestyle, whether it be happiness, personal fulfillment, spiritual success or achievement, is when I accept me and when I am okay with me, then everything else falls into place. Now, when I say okay with me, what I'm talking about is accepting where you are and being okay with where you are. When I was single and I was in, dating and looking to be in a very meaningful and connected relationship, I noticed that the more I chased this idea and the more I looked to find a connection with somebody and the more I put this heaviness and weight on it, it became something that seemed to be even further and further away. But once I decided and I said to myself, hey, you know what? Let me be okay with just being me. Let me be okay with just being single as myself. Let me just be okay with the ideals, the morals, the feelings, the ways of thinking. If I am okay and in love with myself, that's all that really matters. And I'm not just saying that in this cliche kind of way. I'm saying this with the 100% conviction of understanding that truth, of actually living that truth in your heart and in your mind, that if you accept and you are okay as you are, you would then create a space, you create a reality that opens up to you, because then you are not attached. So when I decided that for myself and said, you know what, I'm okay with who I am and I'm happy this way, immediately I made a connection with somebody who really fits in to everything that I am, everything that I love about myself, and the relationship that has been attracted to me, right? That I have attracted actually compounds. It actually increases the same feeling that I have created for myself at that moment. So it is about accepting who you are, but also realizing that this acceptance of who you are is about practicing non-attachment, not being attached. When we are attached to an idea, when we are attached to achieving something and chasing after something, it is that attachment to it that makes it almost impossible to achieve. But when you come to a place of realizing if you accept who you are at this moment, because the acceptance of yourself is about truly getting a clue that you are who you are, that you are infinite, that you are the God of your universe. And when you come to an acceptance of who you are, then the world, the universe opens up and explodes. So you have to come to this understanding that accepting who you are is about non-attachment of something else. Yes, you can focus on working on habits, working on your mindset, working on beliefs, emotions, but ultimately the core of who you are is pure, beautiful, and abundant. And once you accept that and you are okay where you are, then everything else is available to you. It's very ironic. The least you desire things, the more access you have to everything. And so when you truly accept yourself, you accept the fact that you are abundance. You accept the fact that you are complete and whole. When you accept that you are complete and whole, then everything is available for you. But when you are living in this space of chasing something because you do not feel complete and whole, then you will never have it because you are not the epitome of complete and wholeness. You are being incomplete. Your consciousness is that of one who is of lack and missing something. And therefore, you will always be missing something. But once you get into a mindset of completeness and wholeness, then everything is there for you. It's very amazing and very profound once you come to this place. So wherever you are right now, whatever it is that you are wanting to create, wanting to manifest, be first okay with where you are. Practice happiness, practice being in the moment, practice the mindset that you are already abundant. That if you had to live this life as you're living it right now, that you would decide to be completely happy and completely fulfilled in this moment. Once you make that decision with your mind and your heart and your spirit, then everything else opens up to you, because then you are not attached to the idea of getting something in order to add to you. Everything is already there for you. So be whole and complete first, and then you will be whole and complete. But if you are missing, if you are needing something, if you are lacking something, then you will always be lacking something. You see? So it's about being okay. It's about realizing that you are more than enough. You are everything. It's just a matter of a simple decision, a simple realization. And when you make that realization, everything is yours. Thank you so much. Continue to join me on this journey. Peace and abundance always.